Hello, my friends. Today we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to talk about mystical crops and about this dark room behind me. Before we go any farther, please make sure you like and subscribe. It's really appreciated. All right, let's get going. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 3.0. I'm hiding in the wheat here. Can you see me? Now I'm in the rice paddies. Going into carrots. Episode number 7 coming up right now. We are going to start something. It's an early game thing. You need to get started early. And before I get over there, let's get some. Let me get my milk can, my water can, and my mattock. And yes, I have not replaced any of these animals. They have all spawned in here. There's like 10 of them in here. Sheep galore, cow. No pigs have spawned except the one that we did the bait for. And then I still have all these in here. So yeah, this has been a really good spawning place for these animals. So if you want more, just take them out, hide them, and you'll get more. I don't know, they almost produce as fast as breeding them. Not quite as fast, but almost as fast. All right, mystical crops. That's what we're going to talk about next. We are going to start our early game mystical crops. We need to start this early. It should be started in the early game. As soon as you have enough dirt and enough space to start doing it in, you need to start doing this. Reason being, these things grow really fast. And let's go ahead and put in mystical crops. This is really hard to explain right now. It's something I'll be able to explain later. Mystical crops. But basically, it's going to take 4 inferium essence to make one of these essences. And I'm not going to go through these names. I think someone goes out there just to try to drive me crazy with these names. Prudentium essence. It takes 4 of these to make one of these. Okay? So to make one of these, it's going to take 4 of these. So it'll take 4 of those. So it's going to take 16 of these to make one of these. To make one of these, I think it's 64. I could be wrong. 64 of these to make one of these, and then go here. You see my math. It's something that's easier to show as we go. And all this mod is based off of tier levels and using this stuff. And it's like this is, I think, a tier level 1 or something like that. We will get more into this. It is replacing the magical crops. It's now called mystical crops, and we will get more into it. All right, so let's get these seeds going. All right, I got seeds here, and this is stuff we've gotten from the mob drop so far. We have enough to make 3 of them. So we're going to go ahead and use our Modoc and around the water, and we're going to go over these. Okay, now they're really slow growing. You can see they're at 0 right now. They do have growth. Crystals and all kinds of stuff that help grow them. They're not quite that fast. The fastest way you can grow these bad boys is using a water can. And yes, I need to upgrade my watering can. There is an upgrade. We will get to that once I get enough iron and add some more bone meal. I believe it's like 4 or 5 iron and some bone meal. And then we can, and we'll do this as soon as I get Tinker's Construct going. And then you don't have to refill this watering can. So if you want to spare your extra iron, go ahead and upgrade. That way you don't have to fill it up every once in a while. Now, the growth crystals do help grow faster, but not like this watering can. You do not see it as you sit here and stand here and water over it. But you'll see each plant here will produce one of those essences. The essence that we used just a minute ago, the inferium essence. So it takes 8 of these essence to make 1 seed. And we're going to have to cover this whole field before we even start considering making all this other cool stuff. So yeah, and then also we will put a farming station out here that would automatically cultivate the flowers as they grow. All right, I'm not going to stand out here until we get one done. It's going to take a little while. We'll go on. We got a lot more other stuff to do today. But this is the early game. Get it going. We're up to 71%. I'm out of water. This is the early game. Get it started early. Come back over here every chance you get, and just keep going at it. And if you get bored a little while, just come out here and water it some. And if you have the nicer watering can, you can almost put a stapler on your mouse and walk away. And oh, you can't do that because then you have not until you have the farming station. Well, strike that. Go back. Yeah, you just have to walk around and you'll have to hatch all these by yourself. I wish I could get one on camera real quick. We'll come back and check this in just a minute if none of these hatch. And also about the other watering can, it does a 3x3 area, so it's a lot better and does a bigger swath of land. All right. I 1, 2. Actually, let's count down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back to this. Let's go to our Maddock and our watering can back in there. And next thing I want to talk about is our dark room. We are going to modify it. And we're going to make it automated in a lot of ways. And I don't know if this will be the last modification I do to this or not, but you can see I have built a whole new mob room, or dark room, above our original. And let me show you what we got here real quick. You could say it's 4 by 35 is the actual platform. The inside is 2 by 33. So add one on either side, you get 4, and then you get, this is 33 long. You add the walls, you get 35. So basically the bottom platform is 35 by 4, and it goes up 3, and then I have half slabs on the top to keep mobs from spawning. And what we're going to do is, why is it too wide, you might ask, is because I don't want spiders to spawn in here. I just want zombies and, you know, all the Endermen and all those good things. And then we're going to use what we call vector plates. We're going to teach you about those in just a minute. And it's going to push them down in this hole where we're going to have punji sticks down there to kill them. And then we're going to have something to pick up the loot. Let's see, where am I going to go with this? Why are we at this level? Okay, I'm at level 36. You can't really see it on the map there, but we are at level, 63. We're at level 63. Why 63? Because we won't have any more bats spawning. The only thing I can find in the recipe for bats is there's I think you get 6 of them with a crystal, 6 bat wings with crystal, and then you build it. And, let's show you real quick. Bat wings. Bat wings. Here's the bats that you pick, and they actually help you swim. They can actually help you fly, I believe. So we had to get this other stuff first, but I need to go get at least 6 of those. So that's the only thing I want to get before that's the only thing I can see the bat wings are any good for. Right now I have, 5. So I'm going to leave this kind of like going down here until I get the 6th one. And then maybe if I get 12, that way if I have visitors I can give them some bat wings. So we will keep this going just a little bit down here, but I can destroy all this as soon as I want. And we're all set here, and here's where they're going to come out. Alright, let's go ahead and get this stuff out of this chest. Here's what you need for today's episode. We need an ender pearl, we need a half slab, we need 6 stones, we need 5 iron, 10 sugar canes, 12 rice, and actually another 10 stones. So it's 16 stones altogether. The rice and the sugar cane was a good thing we planted the farm. I got the rice seeds by sieving dirt. So you have to sieve some dirt, and you have to sieve the dirt. Just to make sure I tell you this, because this is something I sieved dirt and wasted a lot of it. Let's see, rice seeds. I think you have to do it with a metal mesh. Let's see. Flint. You have to use flint to get it, okay? So make sure you use a flint mesh to get your rice seeds. And once I changed it over to flint, I think I got it on my first time. So I didn't waste any more dirt. So that is my 2 cents on that. Make sure you get your rice, and what was the other one? The sugar cane. Let's go ahead and see where you get sugar cane seeds. That way, I think that was from the original, from the sugar, dun 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 dun, honey. Yeah, that's from the string. So you should have that already, because we had that when we originally did our first sieve. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. First thing we're going to do is we are going to work on the vector. And let's go ahead and pull that one up. Vector plates. There we go. And the recipe is really not hard. You sit here and you wonder, I don't have any slime, but there's a rice slime that we can make. And it's made from rice dough. So all we have to do is make rice dough. To make rice dough, it's just 3 rice seeds. So I got the rice seeds all set and ready to go. So we got 12 of them. So we're going to go ahead and make some rice dough. That gives us 8 rice dough. So we can go ahead and put, here's the recipe for the rice dough to make this rice slime. And let's see, where's my bucket? And put it in here, and we got our rice slime balls. So we need to do 2 batches of these. There we go. Now we have our 8 rice slime balls, which we need. We also need, let's go ahead and make the punji sticks while we're thinking about it. The punji sticks are real simple. This is switching away from the vector plates. So just make punji sheets. That way I don't mess up and make too much sugar. Alright, we need 5 sugars. I think sugars go here, this goes here, and then half the stone here and half the stone here, and we get vector plates. Those are really, really cool. So let's go ahead and we'll take these vector plates. Do I want to do this yet? Do I want to get the other part? I think I can go ahead and do this now. Alright, we're going to go up here, and these vector plates, you got to be careful with it, because if not, they'll push you off and push you down the hole. And yeah, let's go ahead and put a cobblestone in the hole for now. There we go. And break that. What we're going to do here is just lay them down, and you have to be behind them and it points that way. I don't know if there's a way of turning them. And jump. There we go. And jump over here. Do the same here. Oops, almost lost it. There we go. And we can ride it. It's just pushing us along, which is kind of neat. Take out these torches. And I'm going to hit S7. That way we can see our spawnable. There you go. You can see right now if anytime mobs can spawn right here if we're not careful. Oh, I'm messing up. Let's break that. Let's use a pick. And you don't want to do it from that end. There. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll get over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we can just ride. I don't think you have to jump. I just do. We can try it right here. And we'll put one down here. Yep, there you go. And we can walk right out and break this. And let's get my blocks. Which ones? I'm using these. There we go. And go ahead and put that. And now we have our dark room all again. And I guess I can go ahead and just kill myself. Ah! Sorry. Alright, so, yeah, you can't get the stuff out of there. We'll get to that in just a minute. We're going to go ahead and put the Punji sticks in there before any mobs come in here. And anything will die in there. There we go. They will drop down, they will die, and we'll be all set there. So now we got to figure out what we're going to do and how we're going to collect our stuff. So let's go ahead and go here. And let me show you what we're going to do. We're going to do an items collector, I believe it is. Collector, where is it? Is it items? Ah, there it is right there. Item collector. Okay, that's what we're going to make. So we need to make some obsidian. We need to make a hopper, and we're all set. We need 3 obsidian. So just go down here. Let's go ahead and make this. We need a stone barrel. And that's really simple. Stone with a slab. You got your stone barrel. And let's go ahead and put that out of the way. And we need some lava to make our obsidian. So we are making obsidian today. We are really, really moving along. All right. I have made this little area. It's a temporary area. Let me show you what it looks like from above. Basically, it's just cobblestone. You know, I just put my stone barrel down there. So what we're going to do is we're going to put water at this level, and you'll see what happens. It's magical. It's so magical. There we go. Let's get some water. Let's make obsidian. All right, we're going to put it right here on this level. You could put it down there, but that's not where you want it. You want it up here. Okay, so it's like flowing down. And then we're going to get some lava out of there, and we're going to click on the barrel down below. There you go. And now we have the obsidian. Right click again, and it pops it just right out, so you don't even have to harvest it. There you go. It's really, really simple. There we go. We got our 3 obsidian. And yeah, I'll destroy this later. So, because this is where I'm going to put my Tinker's Construct in the next episode or 2. Go ahead and get rid of the water. There we go. And now let's go over here and we'll make our, what was it called? Our item transfer, our item collector. There we go. We don't need that anymore. Item collector. Oh, we need to make a hopper, which we need to make a chest. There we go. Just 1 chest. It went away. There you go. Just 1 chest. Don't need to waste all this wood. There we go. And let's make our hopper again. I can cheat, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with a chest. And we have our hopper. Dun, dun, dun. While we're at it, let's go ahead and make something to collect our stuff in. And storage. I'm sorry, I sidetracked there a little bit. We're going to make a storage, let's say a small storage crate. And basically, it's a nice little size storage crate. And you have to start with this middle part. And I can make 3 of them. I only want 1, so just make 1. And it's basically a log around a bunch of wood. I would have showed this in my ingredients list at the beginning, but this is stuff we have so much of, we really don't need to brag too much. Alright, I need 5 chests. So let's go ahead and show you how, 4 chests. I don't know how many people have seen me do this before, but it's really simple. Use logs and you get 4 chests automatically. Alright, let's go ahead and hit our shift question mark, and we have our small storage chest. So that just leaves us with our item collector. Go back to the item collector. And let's see if I can guess it. No, I don't think I can. Is it 3 at the bottom and a hopper in the middle? Yeah, there you go. There's our item collector. So we're going to use that and this. And we should be all set and ready to go collect our mob stuff. Alright, I am going to put... Look, where it has some mobs die, which is really, really cool. Let's collect that stuff. And we're going to put my chest right here. My item collector right here. Has shift, right click on it. And there it goes. It already, you saw there's stuff there. It already sucked it in. So we're all set and ready to go. If you want, you can just throw it out and it will automatically suck in. That's what's so cool about this thing. So did I collect anything else I want to get rid of? I got bones. I got mob essence. Just save that for the... There we go. So now we have our barrel and everything is going. This is automated. We can tear this down as soon as I get my wings. And I don't know if I get wings when I use this magical little thing, but I love this magical little thing. Die. Sorry. A little too much gratitude in that, didn't I? Oh, got another one. Yep, nothing dropped. If it does, it'd probably be sucked into this thing. Because it's amazing the range that thing has. Let's go ahead and see if I can show you. Oh, I did. I got 2 bat wings. So I now have over enough bat wings. That is cool. I will destroy this later. You see how many more bat wings I can get. If it starts getting a lot of mobs, then I will go ahead and destroy it early. Because the main thing is I want the mobs to go ahead and spawn above me. Alright, that ends today's episode. I hope you learned something. I think it was a really good one. We talked a little bit about mystical crops. Make sure you get that going in the early game. And we also updated our dark room and talked about why we moved it up to get rid of the bats. Anything above level 63, we'll get rid of the bats. Alright, my friends, it's been fun. It's been real. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and we'll talk to you real soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.